Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Underdog Eats and I watch Good Will Hunting with the tagline: some people can never believe in themselves until someone believes in them. Oeh, philosophical. I can see why people like this movie. I can see that. Yeah. This was also definitely my first serious Robin Williams movie that I've seen from him. Rest in peace. Because I've seen him in other movies, and he's more goofy, like how we know him. And this one he was more serious, so it was nice to see him in a different way than that I usually know him as. Not as a stand-up comedian or some comedy thingy. No, this was just completely serious, and I think in his life he went also maybe through a serious phase or something like that. I don't know. Family Guy definitely did some jokes about Robin Williams, and that's how I mostly got my knowledge from him. Well, not from him, but about him. Um, let's just start with the fucking movie, shall we? We're sitting in we see Will sitting in his apartment, and he's reading a book. Well, I think it is his apartment or it is his room. But in the corner, I think we can see a stove or an oven. So I'm going on a limb. We're saying that this is his apartment. It's very small. It's just legit only the corner of. But I think it's a stove. So that's why I say we're probably in his apartment. And we have a bit of an upper shot. We see a woman sitting outside. Okay. Now we have a bit of angled from above shot from a car. It's come driving up. It stops right in front of the house, and Ben Affleck's character comes out. I can't remember his name. Affleck comes out. He walks through the door, knocks on it, and we see Will coming out, smoking. He waves at somebody off screen, and they both walk back to the car. They get inside and drive off. Now we're in a lecture hall of MIT and probably math. But we're gonna leave it at that, because if you don't know what's gonna happen next, watch the movie yourself. Speaking of Family Guy at the beginning, Jesus Christ, usually I can't hear every accent or dialect that America has, but this fake Boston accent, which remind me also of the jokes in Ted, from "Oh yeah, harder, harder," which always cracks me up. It was a good movie. It was an enjoyable movie, and I just finished a reaction from Sin Binge to this movie, and when that scene came from, "It's not your fault." I saw in the thumbnail from Ashley Burton, I saw that she was also crying already, and I think that's probably due to that scene. But I didn't cry through that scene. It just didn't get to me. Yes, I know what they're getting at, but it just it didn't get to me. The emotion just didn't get to me. It was more from, it it just didn't pull on my emotional strings. Let's say that. I've seen Robin Williams in What Dreams May Come, and I think he was also a bit more serious. Good movie. Also knew that movie through Family Guy. Because Peter didn't want that movie. Because he was buying Roadhouse, because the video store was going out of business and they had all the videos on sale, and he bought Roadhouse, and the cashier said, okay, here, you get What Dreams May Come free with it, and Peter didn't wanted it. And that's why I want to watch the movie from, okay, why didn't he want to watch the movie? It's Robin Williams. It's the bad movie. I watched the movie, and it's a good movie. I really like the movie. There's one scene in the movie where he's in a kind of a painting, and the set of that movie, very nice how they made it. I really like that part. Back to this movie, I enjoyed it. It was a good movie, so I give it a 4 out of 5. I have nothing much to say about the movie, only that lots of the things I know about this movie is through Family Guy, actually. The joke where we saw Ben Affleck laying on the couch and Matt Damon for, oh yeah, finally done. Good Will Hunting by Matt Damon. And then a bit later, oh yeah, pitch me a line. Do you have any more pot? That's not a line, that's what you just farted. Like that. And It's Not Your Fault scene, I think Family Guy also did that one. They also showed the serious Robin Williams also in when Peter touched something, it turned into Robin Williams show. That episode, seen it a couple times, definitely 5 times. So I'm quite familiar with that episode. I knew a bit about this movie and a bit about this version of Robin Williams, but I hadn't seen the movie itself yet, and now I have. Acting, pretty good. The one scene where Robin Williams was talking about his wife farting, and when they both start to laugh, you could see in the face of Matt Damon that it was improvised. That laughter, you could just see it in his laugh. The way that his face, its face expressed, you could just see that it was genuine. That was really fun to see. Really fun to see. I can't wait to watch more Robin Williams movies. So if you have a favorite movie of him, put down below in the comment section, because I really want to watch it. They had Patch Adams a couple of years ago on Netflix here in the Netherlands, and I had it in my list to watch it, but I never did, and then they deleted it from Netflix, so I never had the chance. But I definitely still want to watch Patch Adams. I know also about that movie, also through Family Guy, where the quick colorway where he put a Batman on his head from, they're like Peter for Peter Pan. Oh, come fly with me! Oh. But 4 out of 5. Leave likes, recommend the good Robin Williams movie down below in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, come join Discord. I see you guys tomorrow for Night Pitch. And no Twilight Zone, but earlier today you got the Twilight Zone episode. Also, Rick and Morty started again with season 8, and there's a big chance that I will bring that one also to the channel. So if you want to see Rick and Morty while we're also doing the Twilight Zone, subscribe to the channel because it's probably coming.